The day I was diagnosed, I remember so vividly. I remember stopping what I was doing when she said the words, "Are you sitting down?" And I could still get so emotional. But after that, I actually don't, speaking of remembering it vividly, I don't remember anything really after that. I completely blacked out. I remember her saying malignant and I'd be like, what is that? And then she said the word cancer. And I just remember just tears streaming down my face and my body just red hot and me just convulsing, honestly, and just almost dry heaving. It was a out of body experience. I really felt like I was in a complete nightmare and it wasn't real life. And then after that, I kind of I cried, and then I went through the motions and I called my loved ones right away. I didn't even take a pause, really. There's no right way to tell your loved ones. No one knows how to talk about cancer or talk about a diagnosis. It's more that you get it out. And for me, it was I think in the past, I compartmentalize everything and held everything so close. And I think releasing that in some way, I think is so important. This is your journey and this is your almost time to heal and be selfish. It's not your duty to convey to the world or to every single friend that you were in contact with that you were diagnosed. It's part of your identity, as a young 20-something-year-old woman, for sure. And it was really tragic for me to think about, but I had, and my doctor was I would get it cut right away. I started chemotherapy, and in the middle of my chemo session, my first chemotherapy session, which was a high-dose bifosfamide, so it was about that, 9-day long chemo session, I had all of my friends come with me to Bumble and Bumble in meatpacking in New York City. They gave me a private room, which was so sweet. We threw a dance party as I cut my hair in a pixie, and my hair wasn't really falling out yet, but I kind of wanted to just get to it and, maybe try to cut it so I could donate it or make a wig out of it. I don't think there's any way to process it, right or wrong. It was really hard for me, looking in the mirror and seeing myself change and not looking like myself. That was really when I started to embrace a deeper journey of self-care and self-love. And this sounds cheesy, but really embracing affirmations and saying them out loud to myself in the morning as I looked in the mirror and as I was seeing myself, but looking like a bald alien and being I still love you. You are healing. I am healing. I am love and I'm still beautiful. And when you're stripped down to just your core, you have nothing else to embrace but that. it was a dark and, pardon my French, but a really shitty, tumultuous journey going through cancer and through treatment. But at the end of the day, it has been such a positive catalyst and a conduit for change in my life. I mean, it enabled me and motivated me to launch my own company and to embrace spirituality and bring this mindfulness to the masses, and share my story to help others. And it's been a beautiful journey at the end of the day. And I'm not grateful for my cancer by any means, but I'm really grateful for the transcendence that came about from my trauma. And that was something that post-traumatic growth is not out of reach for you. If you're a cancer patient and you're going through this journey, like, post-traumatic growth can happen. It doesn't always have to be PTSD. Right. And I think that's something that I'm really embracing right now. And I feel very grateful to be on this upward, journey.